Locked and loaded?
Huh? What? No.
No?
Not yet. Getting there. Slowly, but Shirley, don't call me Shirley.
Well, I think I'm packed. I don't think it's going anywhere. She was just cursing in French, which I always think is funny.
Sounds nicer in French.
It does sound nicer in French.
Oh, putain, bordel!
Alright, I think we're bound for, I think it's going to be Westboro, Virginia. I think that's where we're going to try.
I don't think it's going anywhere. What you think?
Well, you have to say that every time, right?
Needs one more something.
I think one more. And then we'll be good to go.
One more where? Underneath?
Maybe. All right. Let's pack up and hit the road.
West Virginia.
So we're actually in real Virginia, not West Virginia. The sun has been kind of playing with us all day through Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia and stuff, but we're finally here. We're like, what, 2 miles away from the start of Skyline Drive. Haku has been doing good, right? We went over the Shenandoah River, and again, both bikes are doing good. What'd you do?
I don't know how to use anything.
Well, now's the time, right? We're gonna get some hopefully some nice footage, and we're gonna actually enjoy this next, what, hour and 40 minutes into Waynesboro. So this is where the trip starts. This is where the trip really starts, right? Even though we're, what, let's see, 302 miles into the day, but the trip starts now.
302 miles already?
302 miles already, yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Uh-huh. Well, at least it's warmed up a bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Un poquito de warm.
Un poquito. All right, let's get geared up and hit Skyline Drive.
Man.
Exactly. I gotta say, this exhaust was definitely a good move. This valved exhaust, compared to the old one, oof. Between the exhaust and the rubber pegs, which is like insulated comfort peg, I'm gonna almost call it. It's made the first 302 miles good. We'll see how the rest of it goes. I'm just looking forward to getting onto Skyline Drive. Well, and also getting to Waynesboro. That's our stop for the night. What are you doing? I swear I don't understand Virginia sometimes. And then if I go around, like I'm the jerk, and then they see I'm from New York too, and then they're like, oh, real jerk off. Look, that guy. 1, 2, 3. Come on. I think we are making a left here. It says 2.4 miles away. Exciting. So we were out here on these two years ago. Different times. Been through a bunch since then. We were actually supposed to do it last year, but unfortunately, well, two things. One happened to me, which is I had the, oh, I gotta change lanes. One happened to me, which was my accident on the Fat Boy in August. That was August 11th. So I wasn't 100% healed up in time to do this trip, but I was going to do it anyway because I'm stubborn. And then the real tragedy, the hurricanes came through and just destroyed so much in this area here south where we wanted to go. It was a shame. Some people had to go through so much shit about it, you know, just the rescue efforts and the damage. So, but that was last year. I think a lot of things have been sorted out. My body is definitely a little bit more sorted. So let's make this trip down to Daytona. Waynesboro, Virginia tonight. Tomorrow, Maryville, I think, just outside of Knoxville. That should be nice. We'll take the Blue Ridge down. Then somewhere in Georgia. Perry, I think Perry, Georgia sounds like a good spot. Before we get to DeLand and Daytona area, and hang out there for Biketoberfest. So this is a fun trip. This, to me, is more fun than Sturgis. For one, the types of bikes that are down in Daytona it's just, I like the variety. But also, the ride out to Sturgis was fun this year. Why? Because I had my friends with me, and they made it fun. The ride itself is kind of bleh. Whereas the ride down to Daytona, if you take the way I go, because you could just shoot straight down 95, but again, that's just as boring as going to Sturgis. I like going down the mountains. I like coming out here to Front Royal, going down Skyline Drive, Blue Ridge, then hitting all the roads in and around that whole Marysville area with the including but not limited to the Hawk's Nest. Jeez, I'm stuck in New York. The Tail of the Dragon. Actually, it's funny, Shantae's wearing a helmet that says Tail of the Dragon and I Love Daytona on it from when we came to 2 years ago. We'll say Front Royal's a cool town. When we stayed last time, we stayed at did an Airbnb. Oh, where am I going? We did an Airbnb and it was at like a vineyard. It was very cool. Let's see, entrance to Skyline Drive. Should be somewhere around here. She's silly. Shenandoah River State Park, Skyline Drive. We go this way, and then we ignore the navigation for a bit, because it's going to want to take us the fastest way. I had this argument with my navigation before when it kept trying to take me to the turnpike. I don't want to go the fastest way. I want to go the scenic way. North entrance, Shenandoah National Park. Here we go. You are southbound on the Skyline Drive. I also know we're in Virginia, so it's what's the 35-mile-an-hour speed limit? So what does that mean? That means, well, try to stick to 35, but also if you're gonna speed, don't go more than 20 over the speed limit. I believe that's kind of the gist of it. 25 bucks. Really have to pay? Seems absurd. Hello.
The entrance fees right now. You can head on in.
Oh, thank you. Well, that was nice. Waiving the entrance fee. All right, cool. Thank you. I wonder why. Watch, I'm going to find out if it has something to do with the shutdown. Hey, you know what? Whatever. Save me 50 bucks. This is what I love about like coming down this way, that I think And I'm not going to say the scenery going, you know, west isn't beautiful, because it is. But I love the green. I love the trees. This is the type of stuff I really get a kick out of. And the twisties. I mean, I know there are twisties out west, but I don't know. There's just something about this area that just does it for me. Same with this bike. I love riding this bike long distances. I got my pack on the back, I got my bags. It's just comfortable. I like having my feet under my butt. I like the handlebars. I like being a little bit raised. I like the power. You know, this thing's 190-ish horsepower. Super bike chassis, plenty of torque. Just such a fun machine. Which we'll have to stop at one eventually. But again, just the scenery, just being in the Shenandoah Valley and heading down, you know, towards the Blue Ridge Mountains. It doesn't get better. I think Shantae's going to end up with some better footage. She actually has her camera attached to the helmet, whereas I'm using the neck mount because I don't have a chin mount for this particular helmet. But I wanted to wear this helmet because it's more comfortable. Up in New York, this is starting to get a little bit of change, but in New York we've got a lot of change right now. I guess this is still to come around here. And this isn't like a fast-paced road either. It's just a beautiful road. And I'm okay with that. You don't have to go fast everywhere all the time. Even though Chris will say, I don't actually believe that. But it's true. Look at this. Oh, that's just gorgeous. That's like a house up there. I wonder if people actually live in, you know, up in these. I'm sure they live in the woods. Come on, they live up here. You would if you could. Let's be honest. I gotta pass the guy. See, that's where Chris is right. I know I said it's not about speed, but I mean, a little bit, un poquito, as Shantae says. Oh, I can feel it's getting chilly though. It's definitely already getting chilly. Okay, that explains the 25 miles an hour, I guess. Pedestrian crossing. Stop trying to turn me around. They really did a number on this as far as scenery goes. I feel like we're continuing to go up, so maybe we'll go to the 3rd or 4th overlook. Check this one out. Cooney Run Overlook. Actually, that's kind of cool. Just the fact that it's called Cooney Run. Unfortunately, not that much of an overlook. I wanted to see the overlook.
What?
I wanted to see the overlook.
Not a good one.
Not a good one. I picked the bad one. But it's called Cooney Run. So that's kind of cool. All right, we go. All right, Cooney Run kind of sucks. But it's still called Cooney Run. I got to give it a little credit. I mean, just kind of the canopy of leaves. I love this. Definitely got chilly though, you can feel it. Let's check this one out. This looks like a worthy overlook. Better?
Better.
Better.
You did better. More gooder.
More gooder. Just want to take it in for a sec. A little chilly up here.
Yeah, you're in the mountains.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, temperature gets colder as you go higher.
I don't like it. I don't approve. Everything else I approve of, but that's just a little...
I was reminded when we saw the deer crossing sign about the woman who was like, why don't they have deer cross in safer places? Like,
why do they put the deer crossing signs by the highway?
yeah.
It's a little windy up here, but you know what? Look, the sky's clearing up.
Guys, looking.
Things are looking good. Just shoving me back. This wind is no joke, though.
No, it's no joke.
All right, we're going to hit the road again. She's laughing because of the way I kick over the bag. Keep making fun of me. Oh. Don't do that to me. All right, let's go. I'm gonna put some more gear on for tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow's supposed to be the coldest night or morning of our trip, so I will say I am looking forward to getting down to Florida, where the low temps are in the, I think it's the mid 60s, and the high temps are in the mid 80s. But they don't have this in Florida. Trouble if I lived around here, or worse, down like in that Knoxville, Maryville area. Oh, forget about it. But I guess maybe that would get boring. I don't know. It's kind of like how I'm bored with New York City, and people say, how can you get bored of that? Well, you know, grow up there, live there. It's like, meh. Be something to come and visit. Maybe. I don't know. That's debatable. I really am happy with this exhaust though. Like, it quiets up just right, especially in neutral and with the clutch pulled. And even like low throttle, low RPM, but when you romp on it, it gets loud enough. I almost feel like you're in the clouds. Hard hollow flats are elevation 2,665 feet. I guess that explains the cold. I did not dress for this. I brought stuff for this, but I did not dress for this today. Let's pass. In person is just, well, you can't describe it. It's like you don't want to even go fast. You just want to take it in. BMW. I could see this being fun in a car too. I mean, I get it. You're in Virginia, they're super strict on speeding. It's a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Last thing anyone wants to do is go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. But they should like close this and do like a closed course something. I don't know. It seems like a waste of unbelievable road to only go 35 miles an hour. That's that overlook. And that was a little over 3,000 feet, so it's getting there. And it's still going up. I'm gonna pull over next to overlook because, oh no, there she is. I There's a car got between me and Shantae. Wish I could see. Wayside. We're just gonna keep going. We got another 7.5 miles of this, I think, and then we'll reevaluate, because I don't know that I don't know how much I want to spend on all this, because it's cold and it's going to take, I think, maybe way too long to get to our destination just on this. But I'll reevaluate the road. As long as it's trying to take us on some scenic roads, then I don't care. That's what's just beautiful about going down the mountains like this, is that I don't care which way you go. You could be on the scenic road, like on the Skyline Drive, or a number of other roads out here. That's the same thing down by the tail of the Dragon. It's like, yeah, the tail, it's cool, but there's so many roads right around there that are the same, sometimes better, sometimes less traffic. Like, depends on what you're looking for. Sometimes more scenic, although the tail's pretty scenic in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see in another couple miles. Little helmet up. Wait for Shantae to catch up and pass. She says all the time she hates leading. But she rides by herself so much. She rides so many miles. I don't believe her when she says she hates leading. And she tells me she goes slow. No, she doesn't. Yeah, she goes slow. 55, 60 miles an hour. No brakes. Leans in. Looks through the turn. It's only 35 mile an hour speed limit. She'll let me know when she's sick of leading. She'll just wave me on. Bright, sunshiny days. I think the rest of the trip is supposed to be bright and sunny, so I'll take today the cloudiness. Helmet open for a sec, taking in all the smells, it's something. It's really something. 1.1 mile, and we're making a turn. It looks scenic. I checked it out at the overlook. So, we've enjoyed some of Skyline Drive. If I go the other way, it's like an extra 40 minutes on top of the hour and 23. So, I think we're going to find, like I said, that other roads around here are scenic, not just the scenic roads. Although this is spectacular. Which is, I think, kind of funny, because 211's a road up in Middletown that we were on all the time. It was still cool that they weren't charging. I asked Shantae, I'm like, you think it's because of the shutdown? She's like, I don't know. But I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Where you going, dude? Blu-ray Caverns. Miles an hour, next 4 miles. So 4 miles of twisties? Let's do it. The cool part is that, like, the road just never ends. It's just beautiful, scenic, curvy. just keeps on going and going. Leaving Shenandoah National Park. Pine Knoll Sugar. That must have been something in its day. I tell you, it's crazy coming down a little bit of elevation. It's so much warmer now and clear skies. I feel like this happened last time, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, I'll take this. Hillside Motel. Looks like another 7 miles on this, and then 340 south. What beautiful country though. Oh, we're already on 340 south. Alright, so this is a joint road. That makes sense. Oh. If this forecasts the rest of our trip, sunshine, warm weather, good roads, cruise control. Another thing I love about this, that was one thing. Ray was complaining on the trip to South Dakota. Cruise control was this, and it was all calloused. This one actually has cruise control. Can't ask for more. Shantae's probably wishing there was cruise control. They didn't offer it on the 500. On the 1100 they do. She just doesn't feel like it's enough of an upgrade. I don't think she's spent enough time with a motorcycle with cruise control. I think that'll change her mind. 46 miles to Waynesboro. I think we'll just stay on this road, which I'm good with. Stream or river or something to the left of us. It's kind of cool going through some of these. Well, it's farm area, some of it's, you know, towns, little towns, which is cool. How about here? Let's see what we got here. Newport. Kite store. General merchandise. I love that, a general store. How cool is that? Another thing, we passed by a spot. It's actually kind of cool. Had a tractor trailer on the side of the road, like a sign, and it was all Dukes of Hazzards and stuff. Anyway, the place, it said something about, do you miss the good old days? And the name of the spot was Cooters. So that was kind of cool. Rebel on a rebel. There's Miss Shantae and Haku. I don't even know what lane I'm supposed to be in. Oh, I can beat either one. Look at this. Goodfellas, pizza, pasta, subs. I don't know about that. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know about that. I'm sure they have it. I don't know how good it is. But you know what? These days, I don't doubt a lot of places. You'd be surprised what you find. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. We're not having Pizza Hut, but I have an affinity for Pizza Hut. It goes back from when I was a kid. But I digress. I am fairly certain that we are entering Waynesboro. I didn't see a sign, but it says 3/4 of a mile to Main Street, so welcome to Waynesboro. Now let's see if we can't find a stay and a bite to eat. Let's pull in here. What's up?
What?
You wanted to pull in here?
No.
Oh, I thought I saw you flash your high beams. All right, we got to make a right turn over here.
I didn't do anything.
I thought I saw that. I was watching. Let's make a right.
I don't even know how to do that.
I swear I'm paying attention. Oh, I'm gonna keep going straight. Ah, Waynesboro, Virginia. We have arrived. Now, where exactly in Waynesboro we're going? Cannot answer that question. But we will figure it out. I literally just entered Waynesboro into my direction, so I'm like city center, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's figure this out. Cute little town. I like it. I approve. Holiday Inn it is. I don't know which way I'm going. Go that way. I think the second location I saw where it said New York Flying Pizza. I'm gonna have to Google this because I don't know what the hell that is, and I'm from New York. And I saw more than one, which makes it even more interesting to me. Alright. We're making a left. 2.4 miles. So it looks like we came from the downtown area. Makes sense, that's why I kind of looked that way. I don't know where the hell we're heading. But it's not the downtown area or Broad Street, which is apparently that way. No, this is Broad Street. Ignore me. Absolutely gorgeous day this turned out to be, though. Where's Shantae? Oh, she's right next to me. Shantae's on Haku. A rebel. A rebel on a rebel. I may have said that before. I'll say it again. I don't know what you'd call this area, but there's a gas station right here. There's a Texas Roadhouse. There's Silk Road, which I'm guessing is some sort of Asian restaurant. It says restaurant bar. And I think the Holiday Inn's over there. And on top of that, we're 0.3 miles away. 399.9 miles today. So first day in the books, and it will literally be a 400-mile, like, exactly day. Didn't even feel like it, though. I bet you Shantae will say the same thing. I bet you she'll say 400 miles. Barely felt like 200. Ah, a Holiday Inn. Let's see if they got a room. I don't even know if they got a room. But we'll figure this out. 400.1 miles. 400.1 mile exactly. Not bad.
We're not technically done though.
No, we're not done, but we're gonna call it a night for now. Tomorrow morning, Blue Ridge. Exactly. And Shantae said it's what?
Like a movie.
Like a movie set. But this'll do.
Like a Tarantino.
6 miles from the start of the Blue Ridge.
I'm debating not wearing my cold weather gloves.
I don't know. I think it's going to be chilly up there. I'm going to put the heated gloves on, so.
You and your heated gear. Okay, I've heard enough about
Oh, look, they're going. Nice. Yeah, it adds that extra padding, so it's a little bit less feel. But it's good. Listen, it's better than being cold. She's just about ready. 6.4 miles before the start of the Blue Ridge. So here we are. Exit 99 for the Blue Ridge. Look at that. Look at that fog coming off. Hopefully it's clear. It is early in the morning. We go nice and easy in case things are all wet. Bikes were soaked this morning. All right, let's see. We're going to the right. Oh, the Smoky Mountains. It is scenic over here. Okay, looks like it's coming up. Left turn. Shortly. Right here, actually. Make sure Shantae's all good. Next stop, Ridge Parkway. .5-mile-an-hour speed limit. Oh, it's already pretty. It is already beautiful, and we're like a quarter mile into it. So I rode this 2 years ago, but we did it a little different. We didn't budget enough time, I think. We tried to do, and anyone who knows this area is going to say this is stupid, but we tried to do, I think, Skyline Drive and the Blue Ridge kind of in the same day. And I realize now it's like 500 plus miles. But we tried to go from Front Royal. Maybe we were short on time. Maybe I didn't budget it correctly. I don't know. But we tried to go from Front Royal to Knoxville in one day, and then from Knoxville to Daytona in another day. That proved to be very, very brutal. So this time, instead of going just to Front Royal, we went a little bit further, hence Waynesboro. And then now we're going to Knoxville, and then I added a day in between, well, not Knoxville, Marysville, but I added a day between Marysville and Daytona. But this way we can enjoy the roads up in and around the tail of the dragon. So we'll stop somewhere in Georgia before heading down to Deland, which is where we're staying, a little bit outside of Daytona. A nice couple, I think it's a couple, I don't know. They Airbnb'd us a house. They did the last time. They don't have that house anymore, but they have another nice one with a garage, which is cool. Laundry, all that stuff. And yeah, I think adding the time in was definitely the right way to do it, because you know, when you're trying to push 600 plus miles a day, it's no problem doing it, but you don't get to see anything. You don't get to slow down and enjoy things. And that's what I wanted to try to do this time, because the ride down is my favorite part. So let's enjoy a little bit. This is cool. This is, yeah, I like this. Oh, I would definitely, if I lived down here, like I said before, I could see spending a lot of time on this road. I could lose myself on this road. Definitely the heated gear was a good idea, though. It's chilly up here. We'll hit a stop eventually and check on Shantae. She's all layered up. She likes to make fun of me in my heated gear, but I think she would like it. One day, listen, Chris did the same thing. Chris was like, no, no, no. And then when we were getting his gold wing, I let him, I didn't just let him, I sort of made him try mine. And then I'm pretty sure he went out and bought it because of that specific ride. We actually have a couple of motorcycles following Shantae, so bright and early, let's get out and enjoy. The road's actually in really, really good condition. Not just the road itself, but one of the concerns I had was that it would be damp and there'd be leaves everywhere. And listen, the Blue Ridge is very long, that we might run into that, but so far, I mean, it's just perfect. I wonder if they come through here and, I don't know, run a sweeper or something. Like, there's really not a lot of leaves on the road. And I know it's the time of year for leaves, so I wish I knew a little bit more of the history of the Blue Ridge so that I could talk about it. But unfortunately, I don't. I just know it's a very, very scenic, relatively slow-paced road, and I'm okay with that. You know, not everything needs to be a racetrack. We'll do that tomorrow. But, you know, it's also very long, and we're not going to ride the whole thing. We'll dip in and out of it, I think. But we wanted to get up nice and early before, you know, too many people wake up, have coffee, catch the sunrise, and just try to enjoy the road with as few disturbances as possible. That's the reason why we're going to do the same thing tomorrow when we go towards the tail and the road surrounding it. That's the reason why when we do Sturgis, we like to go the week before and stay for only the first couple of days in Sturgis, because there's less people. And it's just so much more enjoyable to get out on the roads before there's, you know, 100,000 motorcyclists or however many show up. I don't even know. Oh, God, that is beautiful, though. I say again, this is part of experiencing this country, right? You know, I've probably said it before, I really do feel like more people, especially young people, need to get out in a car and a motorcycle. That culture needs to come back. And just get out and go on the road for a few days. Live off of, you know, a lot of people claim they want to live off of less or you know, rough it. Well, pack a motorcycle and not a big old touring bike. Pack something comfortable, you know, some saddleman bags like what we have, and go out and see this country, because it's just beautiful. I was watching a guy, he was here from the UK, I think, and he was describing, and I think it's so funny because we kind of have it backwards. He was describing how big the US is to people in the UK. And here we're like, oh, we can go to Europe and we can go from one country to the next. Yeah, but you haven't been to your country. I don't know. He was like, I can drive for hours and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and in some cases still be in the same state. Or I can spend weeks here and not really explore more than just a few states. I think that's true. I think there's so much to that people just, you know, don't do. Let's see where this guy's going. I was really enjoying the cruise control. I don't even know what all this is. There's like, I guess it used to be farms. Way up here, or still are farms. Oh God, how cool is that? Can you imagine, like, I can't imagine. Well, we're gonna find hopefully a scenic overlook, the next scenic overlook. I want to check on Shantae, make sure she's doing good. And wow, oh, that's something. Oh, it's just breathtaking, all of it. Something to take in. That's kind of cool. Into a canopy. Not the most of an overlook.
The overlook without the overlook.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Although it says Big Spy Mountain Overlook, so I wonder if there's something up there.
Ridge?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll probably slide down a hill with my.
Yeah, let's not do that. Those two bikes, they were the ones at the gas station.
Yeah, they were the ones at the gas station. They were.
So.
That was hilarious.
All right, let's check our stuff.
It's so funny because earlier I was like, I bet you he's gonna stop somewhere where there's no scenery. And here we are.
We passed so much, but this is still beautiful. How you doing with the cold?
Fine, and I wore my regular gloves.
All right.
I'd rather feel the throttle and the clutch versus not on a road like this.
No, I get you. I feel a little numbed.
And also, I have my balaclava coming down into my eye.
All right, let's
So I needed to do lots of
get all set up, and we'll get back on the road. Even with this car from Texas in front of us, it's still pretty. You know what actually was pretty? The car going ahead, and it was kicking up some of the leaves, like right here. It just makes it serene. And I love the canopy that we're in. Really just takes you to a different place. It was actually so dark before. Oh, there it goes. His lights, his daytime, not daytime, but his lights, automatic lights came on. I say his, I don't even know. But I love it how it's kicking up all the leaves. It's nice to just have a relaxed pace sometimes. Chris will say that. It's like taking in the scenery. Well, here you are, Chris. This is scenery. This is me taking in the scenery. Thank you, Texas. That was appreciated. I was going to pass him here anyway. I was literally waiting for some broken yellow lines to make a pass. Still, I appreciate it. That said, squirrel. That said, still enjoyable even going slow. This feels like freedom. I had somebody comment that gloves, jackets, helmets doesn't feel like freedom to them. Each their own. To me, this feels like freedom. It's so cool. The trees just... I said I go through this area and I think about how, you know, hundreds of years ago people explored all this. There were no roads and you know, there was risk. You don't know what was going to catch you, what was going to find you. I just think that's amazing. The fact that people, you know, did that, survive. Some didn't, but you know, to me it's just crazy. And awesome that we live in a world and a time when, you know, two people can get on their motorcycles, and aside from the risk of the fact that we're on motorcycles, but you can go and explore this country and these mountains and these roads with, well, I guess it's debatable in the country today, but still with a fair amount of certainty that you're not going to get, you know, killed or held hostage or taken prisoner of some sort. I don't know. I just think that's it's an amazing time we live in. An amazing place. I love the clouds. The mountains are above the clouds or the fog, or it's just do this ride. I would suggest doing it in October. Head down to Daytona and take the long way. It's worth it. Tunnel. You know what you have to do in the tunnel. Which I wonder if this thing knows that's why it was taking me there. It says Parkway's closed ahead. Interesting. Well, I got Shantae right behind me, so that's good. We'll follow these detours and see where it takes us. Sometimes sometimes these things lead to adventures. It says you can go up a little bit more, but it says that there's 2 miles, 2.25 miles up ahead. The parkway's closed. So let's take this detour. I wonder if we'll run into a gas station. Natural Bridge. I bet you this road's pretty good too. It's like every road around here is good. It's cool. It's a bridge towards Lynchburg. Alright. I wonder what river we're going over. Shantae's coming. It's pretty around here though. I wonder why it's taking us this way. Enter Bedford, leave Amherst. Well, I guess it's time to find out. Oh, that was kind of slick. Because it literally cut off a piece of the parkway. So I'm guessing that's the parkway above us. Let's see. Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh look, and there it is closed. Road work, I guess. Now we gotta go south. End detour. Alright, end detour. We just passed a sign. It said crest of the Blue Ridge. I have no idea what that means, but I feel like we're going up, and I'm hoping for a good overlook. I think we'll take this. I think we'll take this. Yeah. We'll take this one. Terrapin Mountain, 3,500 elevation. Elevation here, 2885. She'll get it. I think you're in second. Technically, so can you. Just don't go bye-bye to the helmet down the hill.
You mean don't go bye-bye to myself?
Or yourself. All right, let's take this in. Well, we've done about 100 miles of the Blue Ridge. And our next stop, because now we're half tank of gas, less than half tank of gas, is Buchanan. And then we'll see. We'll see how long it's going to take from there. The Blue Ridge has just been amazing. It's not the focal point of our trip, so I think spending a few hours in the morning taking in some of the overlooks, some of the turns, some of the sights is just exactly what was needed. Now I think some fuel for the bikes, maybe a late breakfast stop might be in store. Just stunning. Let's see, 13 more miles on this, 18 miles till I found an Exxon just as we get into Buchanan. So that's what I think we're going to do. Play it from ear, play it by ear from there. People have been real cool around here too. Vermont plates, Texas plates, all over the place. And just generally friendly. These overlooks too are just, I don't know, I think gorgeous. Shantae's not wrong. We missed a couple of good ones on the other side. But that's for taking in the beauty of the road and the trees and all that stuff. So we still visually got to see it. That matters. it is funny. I picked the overlook that has no overlook. A whole bunch of these overlooks, I'm not sure what they're overlooking. But here's what it is. Choose your overlooks wisely. Oh, it's a visitor center and a park store and a country store. How did we not know that was there? That would have been very useful. I'll tell you, you really could just spend, I'm going to say you could spend more than a day exploring this whole area. And it'd be worth it. It'd be so worth it. This in and of itself should be a trip. At the right time of year, and I have to say, I'm going to say probably September, October, but October is the second time we've been down here in October. It's just beautiful. It is just beautiful. A little over a mile until we get off the Blue Ridge. So we did about 100 miles of the Blue Ridge today. And I'll tell you what, I think to keep this trip interesting, we come down to Daytona again, because I'm sure we're gonna. I say we do 100 miles of the Blue Ridge every time. So we'll have to pick up somewhere near Buchanan and do another 100 miles. I mean, it's 460 miles long or so. So at least 4 years, every trip would be a different part of the Blue Ridge. We have to figure out how to do that exactly. But I think that might be a plan. Even when you get off the roads, off the main highways, whatever you're on, off the Blue Ridge, you've still got scenery. You've got this. It's like, and it gets better. Like the more you go into like Tennessee and North Carolina, the roads just get better. And this is a random one. This is just, oh, we need gas. What's close? Oh, Buchanan. Okay. And here we are. Imagine getting to know these roads. And they're even tanked. Getting in trouble if I lived around here. But I'd be having fun. Buchanan. We have rolled in. Oh, I'm still waiting for Shantae. But have made it into Buchanan. Let's see. What is all this? Half a mile from Main Street. That was fun. Ah, Shantae right behind me. That was fun. I can't wait to get her take on that. Because she had a real blast the last time when we went on the on the tail. She was like, "That was fun. I want to do it again." So we'll get her take on it at the gas station right over here. And then figure out where we're going. Roanoke, Natural Bridge, I don't know. It looks like we're going to keep going that way. Stop. Go. I'll take it. That's what I was just saying. I said I was curious your take on this because
I was like, oh, this road is fun.
it's banked and everything.
I was like, oh, the road is not flat. Oh, and it goes slow.
I'm glad you have fun. Let's get some gas. Maybe there's a coffee cafe. Maybe grab a snack.
Cafe right there. It says trip.
Yeah, that's what I was just pointing at.
so smart?
Boop.
Why are you smarter than me?
I'm not.
You are.
No.
Well, if you're not, then what am I doing with you?
Then I am.
Hey, there you go.
Buchanan Fountain and Grill. All right. I guess this is it. Yes. I like that type of stuff that's been around a while. We have that. I'm from Brooklyn, so we have that too. And I like going to places that have been there 50, 60 years. Not always the newest place, so.
This goes back a few more than that.
A few more than that, huh?
Let's put it this way. I'm 60 and I remember coming here as a kid.
No kidding.
My mom and dad came here as kids when they were teenagers as well.
That's pretty awesome.
So I'm not real sure when this building was done. I thought there might have been a cornerstone, but I don't see one.
Placard, maybe?
Don't see one. It's been a few years.
Well, maybe next time through they'll be open. So let's head that way. 3 minutes. It's on the way.
UFOs in Appalachia.
UFOs. Cool. Cool little town. That's a shame that they're not open. But it's a spot to hit.
That's what happens
Next
in
time.
the whole town. People got doctor's appointments.
Yeah. The guy was cool. It's a shame we can't try the place. But she had a doctor's appointment. It's okay. This other spot looks like a hole in the wall. We like that type of stuff. Sign says open. Took off layers?
Which required to take off more layers. Take the layers off. Because the layers I want to wear, take off. Which are underneath the layer.
All right. We good?
I didn't realize once I started that endeavor how complicated it was going to be.
I was wondering what happened.
Well, because I got
I thought you locked yourself in, couldn't get out.
When I put the pants on, I was like, oh, these are really tight. I was like, wait.
Maybe there was stairs involved.
Well, there were stairs. But I was like, I don't have to wear all this. And then I took off the pants. I was like, take off that layer, take off that layer, that layer. I took my socks off.
It's
take this
okay.
off. But I got it all off. See? One was full tights.
So we're fueled, gas, food. Approve of this place.
Yes.
Coming back.
I will live here.
You will live here. All
This is
right.
my new retirement plan.
I can't argue with that too much. What happened?
The wrong part of the country.
Wow. Maybe, but definitely tasty.
It was very tasty.
This hit the spot. Good Times Cafe. I love how it says it's Good Times Cafe. Lunch. That's it, just lunch.
Well, that's when it starts. Lunch.
Well, so we're gonna hit the road, hit the interstate. So I'm not gonna bother much until we get closer to Knoxville. Although I should record all of this stuff.
Flies!
Neel Gap? Neel's Gap.
I don't want to get off.
Well, we're ready to go. We were just talking to some nice gentlemen from Indiana and Michigan. They're going there too for the first time, a couple of them. So,
And my straps keep changing size. So I'm in the Matrix,
But-
a simulation.
but we get it figured out.
Yeah, we did, but how come they work one day in a direction and they don't work the other day?
Oh,
You saw that.
so let's hit the road, get some gas, have a safe ride, nice and easy. Leaving Maryville. Destinations are planned. I have the Shantae right next to me. We're gonna make a turn onto 129 in 2.5 miles, and that's where it gets scenic and fun and hopefully enjoyable. So let's see how this goes. A little different mic setup today. I had 2 microphones, one to try to pick up the motorcycle. She's excited. One to try to pick up the motorcycle sound a little bit, and one for me to talk. But I think this motorcycle is loud enough that I don't need to try to pick up the sound. So let's see how that works out. Oh, the right stop.
Stand there. No. Stand there. It's there.
I have to follow orders.
Well, because you're out of frame.
All right, we'll turn you on and we hit the road.
It's more than turn on. I gotta actually plug in.
I know.
It's a whole thing.
Oh, delays.
Hey, I'm just a girl.
Silly. But I am so glad to not live around here, because what happens, right? What do they say? You crash near your house where you're comfortable. If I lived around here, I would get, I know myself, I would get too comfortable riding these roads and riding down this way to where I would start to take chances and end up in a bad predicament. So that said, as beautiful as it is around here, and we're heading into a nice part where you're alongside a river and all that, I love coming down here to visit, but man, I am glad that I do not live down here, because I probably wouldn't live, or if I did, I'd be hurting. Parts heading to the tail and heading to this area is we're going to come up on a river and we're going to ride alongside it, and there's actually a bridge. You can see it in the navigation. It's just, I think it's cool. I know Shantae likes it too, so if she likes it, it can't just be me. Sometimes it is. There we are. It's just, again, one more reason to come down this way. You know, the Tail of the Dragon's a novelty, I think, at this point. I was having that conversation with a couple of people at the hotel. But every road around here, aside from the Tail, is just... Scenery's beautiful. I love the green. And the twisties are nice. Not going to complain there. But it's this stuff. And again, I'm not sure exactly where the little bridge is. There's some sort of a, I don't know, there's an inlet or something. Oh, brisk, cool fall morning. Doesn't get much better. Look at that. Oh, see, that's worth it. Maryville, highly recommend. If you're going to come down here, stay in Maryville, get up in the morning, come and do this. This ride to Neel Gap and Neel Gap, this is worth getting up for. Shantae says there's a tree. I've heard of it. I think I've seen pictures. Shantae says there is a tree at the start that we didn't stop at last time. So I'm going to try to stop there this time. Shantae's just behind me having fun. And jerking a BMW came by before, like not even an M5, but like a like an M5 series, not an M5, 540 M, I don't know, someone that can't afford a real M5, whatever, driving like a jerk. Foothills Parkway ahead. That's cool. Oh, here's the bridge. Again, something you wouldn't expect. You'd be like just riding along, and then you come up to this type of stuff, and different highways, different rock formations, just a glorious day. I love how they always say narrow bridge. I don't see where it's narrow. Okay, now Shantae says it's somewhere, but it's not here. So we're gonna go nice and easy, and we're gonna just enjoy this. Some of these are just, I'm not a fast rider. I'm old. And I'm not saying you can't be fast when you're old. I'm just saying I've crashed old, and you don't heal as good. And I don't like that. Plus, I think as you get older, I don't know what it is exactly. I'm not saying your worth increases, but your, I don't know, value increases, or how you value things increases. I don't know. There's something to it. Pathfinder, not finding the fastest path. That's for sure. In fact, I think finding one of the slowest paths. Can this person not drive? Oh, yeah. Like I said, if I lived around here, I would get in trouble. I give a lot of credit to the guys who come through here stupid fast. That's not me. That is not me. I come through here just enough to get my rocks off. But definitely not fast. But I watch some guys come through here, man, they're impressive. I mean, really impressive. But again, what's that come from? Being around here, practicing. Ooh. Yeah, I'd definitely be in trouble around here. But still, even at a slow pace, it's such a fun feeling road that you can have fun. I can even see why, although I personally prefer doing it on this bike, but I can see why Harleys have fun here too, because you don't have to go a million miles an hour to have fun. You can really just pace yourself, move around on the bike, and enjoy this place without what I'm sure are some stupid risks that people take. And hey, to each their own. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you I'm not going to do it. And that's America, right? We have the choices to do whatever we want, including come through here on a trailer, which I wouldn't do. Boy, I'll tell you, I watch people rip through here. Whew. They're really cooking. And driving this road, when you realize just how fast some people come through here, it definitely makes you appreciate just what they do. Just the level of skill, or the level of, I don't know, bravery. Either way, when you actually ride this road, you can appreciate that. You can definitely appreciate that. You can also see how easily someone can overcook it, especially on today's crop of leader bikes or 1100s like this is. Well, 1077 is close enough to 1100. I think it's close enough to 1100. Oof. Sun gets in your eyes a little bit. Just look ahead. Look ahead. Eyes up. One thing this road does give you, woo, that Supra was cooking it a little bit. That's the one thing the lady at the hotel said you got to watch for, is these guys in sports cars cooking it through the turns. They've caused some accidents lately. I guess it's not just lately. I guess it's been an ongoing thing, because I remember it happening years ago. People are going to watch this say, hey, you're going so slow. Yes. Yes, I am. But I own it. Because I'm having fun, and that's what matters. I guess that's another thing you get when you get older. You realize the fastest, you don't have to be the fastest to have fun. You can just have fun. You can just have fun. Oh ho ho. Man, the guys that come through here flying, I'll tell you, I give them a lot of credit. I forget just how crazy this road can be. And I've watched some of those videos. That's just, whew. If I'm not chatting as much, it's because, again, I'm not very familiar with this road, and this is only a part of our trip. This is some fun riding. Let's see if we can find a spot to get around these cars. One car, all right. Thank you. Another bike behind me. They can go if they want. Trying to keep up with them. I'm just riding my ride. Oh, that guy's fast. Those people make me nervous. But that's the polite thing to do, right? Those guys I know are faster. They're here to ride this. So let them ride it. This road, so I'm not going to hold them up. The pickup truck's going to do that for me. Not my taste. Nope. Not when I can't see around the turn. Here, on the other hand, I'll do it there. This is one of those turns I was telling the BMW guys about. That's kind of like you're going up a hill and it's sort of blind, and if you eat it there, I wouldn't want to eat it there. Welcome to North Carolina. Let's see, we'll go around this guy here. The road surface was better in Tennessee. And here we are. Here we are. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, here's the tree. Now, see, Shantae said it wasn't here, but here's the tree. I'm gonna go back and wait for her near the beginning. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is Neel's Gap. I'm just showing you around real quick. See where Shantae is. She should be coming up any minute now. Park here where it makes a lot more sense. And the bike won't fall over.
Stickers to put on my helmet. They had a blue Ridge Parkway one, so
Oh, cool.
they didn't have the other one though.
That dude was pretty cool. He used to have an Aprilia. He's got an MT-09 SP. See that Corvette over there? He's towing the bike with that Corvette.
I don't see the Corvette.
It's right there, the nose sticking out.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a trailer. He's towing his bike with the Corvette. Oh, that was fun. Lots of bikes, lots of cars.
I'm gonna pause this one. I have to leave.
Good old Tuono. More and more packed. So
More and more obscene.
yeah.
More and more obscene.
Well,
Ooh, I have an inside Mentos. Mentos. the fresh
nice. So I guess we hit the road and we continue down 129. No, I'm good. This guy's funny. He's on a Harley. He was riding it in track mode.
maker. What?
Track mode.
Yeah. I see him racing a bagger.
Oh yeah. Hey, let's hit the roads. Get ready. Come on, Chris. You got to bring it down here. Chris has one of those, I think. How cute is that?
Monkeys, right?
That's what that is.
Oh, those are monkeys?
I think so. I don't know. They're tiny Hondas. Makes sense. And we continue. Let's go. think this is the right way? We are going to find out. But even if it's not the right way, twisty turns, we'll take it. Oh, this feels good. It's getting a little warm in the sun. Cool, that's like a dam. That's cool. Graham County. All right, Graham County. Let's go. You can slow down and take in the beauty. Because there is so much. Here is the Shante. She's not the biggest fan of being in front sometimes. Oh, look at that river. I will pass her soon enough, but I'm always making sure we stay together. I think we're going to follow the river for 25 miles, it says, so it should make for some very scenic views. Nature at its finest. Plus the sound of motorcycles. Everything is just so serene here. Just peaceful. Well, I'm sure some people don't like the peaceful that is the sound of the Aprilia. Although that one dude was like, I knew that was an Aprilia coming, I heard it. Which, I take pleasure in that. Oh, coming in hot. They say the Miata's a great car for this type of stuff. Trans Am, very cool. Oh, this is cool. And we just keep winding through. So we're heading for Neel Gap. I don't think I've ever been there. Don't know where it is, but I'm enjoying the ride so far. Robbinsville, North Carolina. It's a nice town. That's cute. I was worried about fuel. We just fueled up. 69, 70 miles to go. Well, they got a motel here and everything. But why am I surprised? I don't know. But I was worried about fuel because I'm not sure exactly where we're going to get to Neel Gap. It should be entertaining. We shall find out. Shante right by my side. All good, all riding. A lot of Harleys out. Oh, where am I going? I'm going straight. Come on, Georgia. That's where we're heading, Georgia. Perry, Georgia. When they say in North Carolina to be prepared to stop, really be prepared. Even in a turn. Fresh paved road. Let's see. Be prepared to stop again? No. I guess so. Or that's it. People are just confused. Oh yeah, people. Can't live with them. Can't kill them. Well, not legally at least. You can, but you know. Then there's everything that comes with it. Even in traffic, it's pretty around here. One lane road ahead. No, one lane road here. I'm not 100% sure where I am or where I just came from. It says welcome to Andrews, but the parts that I just drove through, I mean, it's startling to say the least. Just the, and maybe I'm wrong, but what looks like just poverty, just, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of crazy to see that, you know. I guess here in America, in North Carolina, I don't know, but that was, it's definitely eye-opening, you know. It's not the type of poverty that you see in New York. This is like run down, like homes and trailers blown apart. There's cars and multiple cars in pieces on the just, that's crazy. And then you've got stuff like that, you know, this beautiful house on the hill. It's a stark contrast. It's kind of wild to see. Anyway, I guess let's continue for the next 50 miles, see where this takes us. Sad when you're on a motorcycle. This guy's in the birthing position. You're on motorcycles in the left lane, and an oversized load is passing you on the right. I mean, can you have some sort of awareness? Seriously. Like, this group has literally been holding up traffic. You can't make it up. I've been seeing a lot of Georgia plates. I'm wondering, are we close to Georgia? Look, zero awareness. They're just sitting there chilling. They're like, I'll just do me and stay in the left lane and not be passing. Well, I'm going to do what the left lane is meant for. I'm going to pass eventually. Harley Davidson, can't make it up. I feel like I've been through this before. I think Chantal will probably agree. I think the last time we came down, we took a similar road to this, but we didn't go over the gap like we're trying to do. Well, we didn't take a mountain pass. So let's see what this mountain pass ends up looking like. I don't expect it to be Tail of the Dragon. I'm just looking for something scenic, something to get us south into Georgia without being all interstate, you know? And there's so many ways to do it. I'm just trying to, that's the cool part, right? There's so many ways to do it. So every time we take this trip, in theory, I should be able to do it a different way. And I think that's going to be the plan going forward. Aside from, you know, going through Tail of the Dragon, Neel Gap, just because it's one of those iconic, you kind of have to do, and it is fun. You know what? I did have fun. You get to meet people, which is part of this whole thing. So that's a must-do. Other than that, we can find different ways to go north to south and make it a different trip with the same start, same destination, same midpoint, but a different trip every time. I think that's the goal. I think we'll see if we can do it. We can pull it off. I think we can. I think this country and this area is built that way so that we can pull that off. Waffle King, but not the Waffle House. That I'm actually excited about, as silly as it sounds. The place we're staying in Perry, Georgia, I don't know if it shares a parking lot or if it's next to the parking lot with the Waffle House. Oh, Waffle House. There you go. I don't know if it shares, but it's real close to a Waffle House, so I'm looking forward to Waffle House in the morning before hitting the road for Florida. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter. Sal's of Brooklyn. That's got to be interesting. Mariolino's fine. It's all right. Maybe there's some Italians down here. All right, back to riding. Oh.
Yeah.
We leave Blairsville. By Blairsville. Let's head for that Neel Gap and no traffic.
I follow you.
Okay.
I follow you.
Back on the road. We are in Georgia. Just had a great lunch stop at a hole in the wall in Blairsville, Georgia. Highly recommend. There was some traffic over here. I don't know what it was, but a motorcycle rider going in the opposite direction gave us the signal to turn around. So we took that as a sign to stop and have something to eat. And now, I'm not sure what's in front of me. A few bikes were going by. It might be the Africa Twin. I got Shantae behind me. Let's see what this mountain pass looks like. It's fun, and not only fun, but they have 2 lanes going up the hill. So, slow people and myself, if somebody faster was coming up here, can get out of the way. I like it. We're still 2 miles to the pass, and from what I understand, looking at the map at least, the good stuff happens after the pass. So we shall see. Like I said, I'm a slow rider, but I'm having fun. Slow rider on unknown roads. We also changed our trajectory. Originally, we were supposed to go through Atlanta, but Shantae looked at the traffic and she was like, well, why are we going to go through Atlanta? Let's go a little further out of the way, and let's go to Athens. She's like, it's 15 minutes longer, no traffic, and we never went through there. So, I guess we're going to find out how Athens, Georgia is. Oh, here we are, Neel Gap. Mountain crossing. And into Lumpkin County. Next stop, Athens, Georgia. This has been fun. It's a little bit more higher speed, which I'm okay with. Not quite as super tight. I like the higher speed. When I say higher speed, I don't mean stupid high speed, but just a little bit more, you know. Whew. We don't need 2 lanes going down the hill, but the 2 lanes going up the hill is nice. 15 more miles of this, so I don't know if it gets intense again or not, but either way, it's fun to find out. Looks like it does. And for some reason it's 2 lanes going down. I'm okay with that. I'll tell you, the fast boys that do the dragon, oh, they'd probably kill this place. philosopher. Oh, boy, am I glad I am not a fast boy. See, sometimes it's good to be slow. Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess this is a much bigger road too, so I'm not surprised that there's places for the officers to stop. Also, it's Georgia. I'm told, don't run from Georgia. I've seen enough videos, so we will not be running from Georgia. From anyone in Georgia, for that matter. In Georgia, again, I can't think that these roundabouts they're putting in are a new thing. I don't know who has the right of way, and this one has a street light in it. Like, I thought that was the whole point. And I know this has to have been here a while, because there's a building in the middle of it, which is kind of cool if they were doing what they were supposed to be doing with roundabouts. And I'm not a fan of roundabouts, but these last two have been the worst roundabouts. Yeah. Otherwise, it's beautiful. We're like 59 miles now, I think, from Athens. We will find out what Athens looks like. And then it's just head for Perry and kick off this gear and relax for a little bit. Excited about tomorrow, though, because we end up in Florida. So, all right, more riding. Just trying to make it to Athens, and I know why. I want to pull over. She's got some layers to take off. But anyway, this responsible. This I don't go fast. We just passed a tractor trailer in the middle at like 90. This is why I love her. Well, Athens, Georgia. Big truck. At least that's where I think we're supposed to be. That's where the navigation was set to. This is just a stop because we're going to continue on to Perry, but it is cool to come into, well, that's a cool building. It is cool to come into a more urban environment. They have sidewalks. We had an adventure trying to go get some food last night. There were not a lot of sidewalks in Maryville. Oh, that's cool. Looks old. They're doing it here, the lofts. Alright. 0.4 miles, I guess, is the center of town. We will reconvene there before getting back on the road. See what Shantae's up to, how she's feeling. Painful.
Transaction declined. Why?
Not you. All of this was painful.
Why is this transaction declined?
Doesn't like you.
Ah!
What? All right, kick ass. Stretch, you can take your layers off. I gotta take some Advil. We'll reconvene in Perry, Georgia. All right, we pick up at the Circle K. Where are we?
What?
Where are we?
Huh?
Oh God, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Florida?
We're in Florida.
We're in Florida.
I think we're
meant literally,
passing through
we're in
Ocala
Florida.
somewhere.
Ocala.
Right? Ocala, the...
Kaylee, la.
Uh-huh. All right.
Am I still in this timeline?
You're still in this timeline.
I don't think so.
It's the last... We're like a half hour away. So let's enjoy this palm trees and can't with you.
What?
I'm trying to tell her the Walmart is right. The best part about this is this. Look around. What do you think? You're just dancing to music.
Yeah.
I think Shantae's happy. We'll be happier when we get the garage open. You don't know when to stop or start recording. I miss so much stuff when I stop recording.
I can't hear you. I got music.
Don't stop a rocket to the bang bang boogie, so up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. And now wah! Ow, oh, shit. I hit things with my head. Kickstand.
This could be worse.
What? Is it recording?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh.
We go.
Yeah.
And we go. Saw a whole bunch of bikes heading for Daytona from here, so 20 miles out, bunch of sport bikes, bunch of Harleys, groups of people going. So let's see how packed it is, and hopefully we can get a parking spot, a decent parking spot. Bunch of bikes on the other side. Yamaha. D-Land downtown, had some nice Latin American Cuban food. Cool scene downtown there. Then today we washed the bikes, checked the chains, adjusted them, cleaned them, lubed them. Now we're ready to go and hang out. Let's actually make this kind of a vacation. Thanks for Daytona Beach, city of Daytona Beach. I don't know how big that land area is, but we passed a stadium, a municipal stadium. We passed a couple of city buildings. So I guess welcome to the city of Daytona Beach. Latitude. Changes in latitude. I like it. Even just something as simple as crossing 95, I get a kick out of. Just an overpass with palm trees and a Daytona Beach Buc-ee's. See, Chris? Daytona's got a Buc-ee's, not South Dakota. Buc-ee's! I just said, see, Chris, Daytona's the place to go. They got a Buc-ee's, not South Dakota. I think we're heading over the bridge shortly into, I guess, the actual Daytona Beach. I have a feeling there'll be some traffic. We tried to get here not so early, but not too late, so it's about 1 o'clock. But judging by the amount of bikes that are out, I got a feeling we're going to sit in a little traffic. But it's supposed to be bikes only, so that's cool. Well, at least bikes only on Main Street, I think. I forget. We were here 2 years ago, and we were basically only here for a day and a half. So we didn't get to hang out on Saturday. We just did Friday. Saturday we went to the Speedway, which was cool, which we'll do tomorrow, I think, before hitting the beach. And And then we kind of had to head back. We learned from that trip a few things to do and not to do. And the cool part is we actually learned from it versus just making the mistake and then making the mistake again. Jesus saves. Interesting, he's in front of a liquor store. Might not be a bad place to find people that need savior. I doubt they'll have any money if they spent it on liquor. At least I would. It's a cool split bridge. Coquina Marina. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the water. I met a guy over by the tail. He's originally from Atlantic City and then went to Oklahoma. And he said that's the one thing that kills him, is not being near water. That's why, you know, I said to him, I said, even though I don't go near the water as much, knowing that it's there, smelling that in the air, oh, I love the ocean. Hence why we're Florida bound. I think we are almost there. Bikes only, cars only. Peabody. Where am I going? I have no idea. Oh, there's Main Street. Lots of bikes. Motorcycles only. Let's see. Let's take maybe a little trip down Main Street, see if we can't get there. I'm liking it. Check out the Repsol. Indian motorcycles. It's like an old fat boy. Big wheel shit. Santa. Well, why not? I'm gonna. If anything, just save it for you. where Shantae is. I said, let's see where Shantae is. I got a spot for you. You want me to do it? Just get off, I'll do it. Go, go, go. Parked.
Thank you.
No problem. Live band upstairs. Oh, the duckety. One sexy biker chick.
They got a scout?
I don't know, let's see. Indian and palm trees.
You're talking about me, right? You're talking about me? The Indian and palm trees? I don't.
No scouts. It's a shame, the Scout's probably the best bike they got.
Yeah.
Ah, but look at this. How about that? That's cool. Froggy Saloon. This is where we're gonna get our first drink. She's here.
I know she's here. I saw her post. She was here. I gotta get cash.
My bike in first gear.
As long as you have the clutch pulled.
I did it by accident. I did it by accident the other day, and I was like, wait, how did that happen? How did I start it? I was in first gear. I didn't know it was about the clutch.
Uh-huh. All right, breakfast done. Daytona Beach. The actual beach.
What?
The actual beach today.
We went to a fake beach?
Well, we didn't go to the... Never mind. See if we can't take a spin through Daytona International Raceway. Just to see who's here. I don't think we're gonna stop. But it is Sunday, it is the last day of Biketoberfest, so let's see what we got. Merchandise, test rides. I know they got test rides here. Baja Designs, that's a light company, I think. Yeah, performance lighting. Welcome Center. I love Daytona Beach. Geico. Oh, you could do a picture. That's pretty cool. Last time we were here, I think Aprilia. There was an Aprilia dealer here. I think he was surprised that I was here on an Aprilia. Sport bikes. No Aprilias that I saw. Oh, there used to be bike parking under the pavilion. I guess it makes sense not to, though. It's a shame. It needs some shade. It is beautiful 86 degrees, I think, today. Hence why we're going down to the actual beach. I don't even know if this is the right way to go. Thunder Alley at Daytona. At some point we'll figure out how to get out of here. Probably should have stayed there. Should have stayed on Thunder Alley. It's got to be impressive to see the races here. Maybe one day we'll do that. Maybe that'll be one trip down here to see some of the actual races. Not this trip. Exit is somewhere. Exit's here. Cool. Alright, a quick loop. One Daytona. Now to the beach. least self-proclaimed to be the most famous beach in the world. I don't know if it's because of the beach itself or the fact that, you know, the origins of racing that were here in Ormond Beach, whatnot. So I was just talking to that gentleman. Cops are over the bridge, looking to pull people over. Like he said, getting that money, and he's probably not wrong. But I think any one of these events becomes it's a money grab. I know Sturgis is the same way. So let's see if Shantae, easy there, speed demon. So the guy I was just talking to was saying how the cops are very active in pulling people over. So I was simply saying to take it nice and easy. And now we make the left and we get to our destination without getting pulled over. Main Street Pier and Boardwalk. Welcome to Daytona Beach.
Ooh, you can read.
I can read. I have the English.
You have the English?
Oh, look.
I should have flip-flops.
Ocean.
I never flip-flops.
I don't know.
I brought flip-flops, but I didn't bring them with me. Stairs over there, the other side.
And we will walk.
Yeah.
2 live crew though.
Boogeyman's Ball, 2 live crew. Not sure they're still alive.
Eat at Joe's.
2 live crew.
Joe's Crab
I'm looking
Shack.
up to see if 2 live crews even still alive.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. It's like the pier in Requiem for a Dream, where she stands at the end, and he's like running towards her, and then she disappears.
I don't remember that.
You've seen
Nice.
Requiem for a
I
Dream.
have. Some nice waves though, no?
Some tiny little sets.
This section is sponsored by the great people of North America. Nikki Hayden, a whole bunch. This is a pretty cool setup here. American Motorcyclists Association. Wheels Through Time, the museum that runs, that we wanted to visit, but turned out was closed when we were passing through. Still very cool. Looks like they have more room, bricks that they must have sold, more room for stuff. Monument presented to the city of Daytona Beach by the people and companies listed below to preserve the memories of motorcycle racing on this beach and on the South Atlantic Avenue 9 miles south of this point. Very cool. Last day in Daytona, last trip down Main Street. It's been fun though. And you went in the ocean.
I went in the ocean!
In the ocean. Alright, let's see what Sunday on Main Street looks like before we head back to Deland. What's actually kind of nice is that There's a little bit of weather coming through. It's the first sign, Huck 2 at 24. That's funny. It's the first sign of weather since we got here. So I am not going to complain. But what's nice about it is it brought a little bit of shade, because it's been a warm one today, in the upper 80s. And again, not complaining there either. Oh, Main Street Daytona. I miss you already. And we haven't left yet. Just a variety of motorcycles here. ZX-10R, Harleys, Indians. I just think it's, I want to say, like, for me, the destination. If I'm gonna do a motorcycle rally, it's gonna be Daytona. And I have not been here for Bike Week. I've always been Biketoberfest, my second time here. Maybe Bike Week is something to try. I just don't think it's something to ride down to. I don't think that time of year coincides with good riding. Not from New York City down. I think you got good riding here, but from New York City down, is questionable. But we'll find out. Maybe we'll trailer next year. I don't know. Dirty Harry's, Full Moon Saloon, Full Moon Country Saloon. Cops on, ooh, lots of bikes, all electric glides. Pan Americas, that's cool. I don't know where that guy's trying to go, but he can wait. Boot Hill Saloon, that was a fun place. Cool people that work there. Not necessarily the best selection of some of the bands. Definitely, that was debatable. And then we're at the end, and we're gonna go over the bridge. Well, that's gonna be the end of our 2025 Biketoberfest adventure. We're gonna cross this bridge for the last time. We'll head back to Dealing, get a little bit of rest, and it's gonna be cannonballing it home the next 2 days. 500 plus miles a day. We'll get back to New York, back to the cold. For anyone that's stuck with us this long, I don't know how this video is going to work out. I've got so much footage to go through. But for anyone that has stuck with us this long, I say thank you again for watching, liking and subscribing. I hope you comment on it. I know it's a bit different, riding the Rebel and the Tuono like this. But, you know, let me know what you think. I like posting all sorts of stuff, whatever I'm into. I'm not just a Harley guy. I'm not a Ducati guy. I'm a motorcycle guy, and I like going out riding. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Give Shantae's channel a shout. She'll be posting her perspective on stuff. She's Beastie Bunny, and yeah, listen, get out and ride while you can. Get to warm places if it's available. Keep the rubber side down. Thank you for watching and everything else. It's all appreciated. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.